Hello and welcome. So join me in writing a script to generate React components out of these SVG files. So I'm working on a website for my friend to design a few icons. So these are the icons, but few of them have mistakes. And so now I'm actually going to write a script using SVGO, SVGO, which is like a command line tool to optimize the SVGs and optimize the SVGs basically. So I'll use this tool and create React components out of the SVGs. So let us start by experimenting it with one SVG file, and then we can generalize the script to all the SVG files, right? So first, let's start by async. Okay, so here, so the const SVG file. So we have it in local slash light icons, local slash light dash icons, and I'll hard code the um, file name for now. Dot svg. So what is required for svgo? Svgo is okay. Const svgo is to require svgo. I don't know if this works because these people have done it in a different way. File path is the path that we had. We initialize the SVG first, svgo first. So I'm gonna copy this and const svgo equals to new svgo. Right. So in this, if I see I don't want to remove stroke and fill. Okay. Well, let's see if this works. So, and then read the file and pass the data to svgo, and file path is again the path. Okay. So const svg content equals to if this dot read file sync. Why isn't that coming up? Okay. So path is the SVG file path, and I think while reading you need to give the encoding options to UTF-8. Okay, and then svgo.optimize data and file path const opt svg equals to wait path equals to svg file, and then the data is svg content. Let's log opt svg and check if this thing works. So this is a script called generate. So node scripts generate. The require is not defined. Come on. IRE require. Hmm. No such directory called scripts dot slash. Console is not a function. Yeah, console.log is a function. Console is not a function. Ah, okay, we now have the data. So in this, if you see, this is a like website version of the SVGO project. So I can actually ask this to unify colors or like style to attributes. Yeah, style to attributes. Convert style to attributes is true. So let's check now. We still have the style attribute here. So as we go fill to uh, class to inline styles. Inline styles is inline styles only match is false. Okay, and this is strange, but let's see. Do we have inline? Not here. Search here inline. Okay, inline styles is not there. Right. Starts off with a here. Okay. So now if you see, the style object is gone, and then we have fill for each path. So this is what we want. Awesome. So I think I can put this in some other file so that we don't have the size of this file does not bloat up. So I can copy this into svgo.config.js, and in here module.exports, let's do these things as an array. So const svgo config equals to require dot slash svgo.config. The plugins will have svgo config. Cool. So now we have a SVG path generating. So next step would be creating a React component out of it. So the React component template would be template equals to, so we're using template strings here. It should be export const the name of the icon, okay, and it takes a props object, and then it should like return the svg dot data, because we want this to return, and we need to spread the props somewhere. Where do we spread the props? We should spread the props in the like the SVG thing. So what we can do is we could use regex for it. Okay, so the starting SVG dot star question mark. So this would be the starting SVG. So we could replace this by SVG with like $1, I guess. $1 will give you the match here, and then we would add brackets dot props. That's it. So let's see. So let's see what the React component is now. So name, for the name, I would take example for now. Digital illustration. It's from the name of the file. Okay, so let's run. Okay, so yes, we have it successfully in the head of the SVG. So these are our React components. Okay, now what I would want is to const get all the SVGs. There is a package called right? Const glob equals to okay, so there is this package called glob where you could match all the .svg files, and we can give this a cwd. So cwd is the current working directory of path.join. This is the path.join. I could const svg's path equals to path.join. So easy, it's a variable, right? A global variable. So cwd is svg's path. Here you can replace this using svg's path. So right, for all svgs, for each, I mean we loop over all the svgs, and then we get the svg name and do this. Okay, but here instead of like writing this, I would use the svg name, because the result of the glob.sync would be the list of all the file names that have matched. So I can use the svg name here. Okay, and for this name I could do svg dot replace dot svg with an empty string so that I remove that, and also dot replace underscore light with an empty string because if you see I have underscore light in all the icons which I don't need. Okay, and I want to, like, this is a underscore camel case, not camel case, snake case I guess, so which I want it to be like a React component. So there is a package for that which is called const. Let me check the package it is. I've installed that upper camel case. Yeah, camel case equals to require upper camel case. So the name would be upper camel case. This needs a string. Okay. Look, camel case of this. Okay. And then we could have const like the JS const JS code equals to. So we are actually trying to recreate index not index the icons.js file. So this thing I copy pasted a bunch of stuff from the SVG icons, which is not a good solution. So I'm trying to recreate this file using the script. So at the top we would need this. Okay, and then so for every React component that we generate, I can add JS code plus equals to React component. Okay, and then why does the autocomplete not work? Okay, let's see first if this runs, or else we need to. Okay, oh, this is an async function, right? Ah, there is an await in for. Okay, so what we need to do is to write a for loop const um, svg name of all svgs, do this stuff. Okay. Let's see, svg is not defined in 22nd line. Svg name, and then assignment or const variable, let 9, let this can be const. Assignment const variable 29. Hey, JS code is let good. Come on. So the script runs. So what I'd like to check now is to create a file out of it and then see. fs.write file sync. So the file path would be icons.js, and the data would be JS code and encoding is UTF-8 because we want letters. UTF-8. Okay, we should have icons.js, and this is the icons.js file. Awesome. All right. So that was the goal of the script here. So I'd like this to replace our what is it called? The components file here. So how do I do that? Components slash icons. So now this should not be. That's it. That's it. So I can make this as a uh, script. It says generate, which does a node scripts slash generate.js, and when I'm starting or building, I can like do a yarn generate and start this yarn generate and start this. It will be good to add a console.log here saying uh, generated generated icons.js with these many number of icons, and then this would be all svgs dot length. Okay, so now when I do a yarn dev, it would first say, oh, wait, this should be included here as well. So yeah, so it has generated icons.js with 32 icons and then started the local server. All cool. Now I would have to actually change the icon grid here because these might not be the names of the icons anymore. Right. These are the names that I gave to the icons, but in our script called generate, the names are from the file names, right? What we can do is const svg names equals to an empty array, and each time I generate a name here, I can push that svg names dot push name. This would make sense to change this as component name. Cool. Component name, and then in the ending I could js code plus equal to a new line, and then add export const all icons equals to, I can do json dot stringify all names, svg names, svg names comma null comma 2, so that we have some kind of formatting to the So this 2 corresponds to the space indentation. So this will actually help us in getting all the icons. This could be export default. Export default all icons. Okay. So let's see what the icons is now. Yeah. So we have all the names of the icons. Oh, okay. So this should not be this actually. It should actually correspond to an object. So uh, this is not a good idea. Uh, I should probably not use JSON.stringify but SVG names dot join with a comma and a new line. And this is in an array. Because we don't want to export the names but the icons itself. Right, so this makes sense. This makes a lot of sense. In the icons grid, we can ditch this and use this as icons. Import icons and then could ditch this completely. Icons.map, right? So this should work. So if I go to localhost 3000, we should have the new icons. Ooh, awesome. This works. So yeah, thanks for joining in. Hope you learned something out of this video. Bye.